Okay, we're back, I think. Hopefully everybody stuck with us that was here. I'm gonna just change the, let's see here. So just in case you missed it, let's see here. We talked a little bit about in our last stream, my audio was a little bit bad and my video was. We're working out the kinks, everybody. I hope you guys understand. We are doing we talked a little bit about the Batgirl cancellation. We talked about the 10-year plan for DC, Andor, and we were just getting into the MCU news that we talked about a little bit this week. So maybe Bryan, let's talk. So we just got done talking about the what's it called there?
VFX.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
So we just got done talking about that. Do you want to talk a little bit about the X-Men contracts real quick then? That we found out that they expire in 2025.
Yeah. No, yeah, they expire in 2025, and that might be why we're not seeing them being brought into the MCU yet. It makes sense if, getting them before we get the Fantastic Four, but it doesn't seem like we are. So that might be some of the reasons why they can't bring in, Wolverine, Professor X, and like Cyclops. Well, they could bring in Professor X because he was already under contract, so that doesn't mess that up. But if they recast anybody, where the issue is going to be. So
okay, yeah, and that's the thing I was wondering. I was wondering why they weren't like more willing, or maybe they are, I'm not quite sure, if they're more willing to like what's it called, are they more willing to bring those people, because they have the multiverse. We're in this phase of the multiverse, right? So they still could bring some of the guys back and actually have them like from X-Men in different universes, right?
True, yeah, they could. I mean, they can bring back the actors that they have, in the newest ones. But I think they just want to start fresh and new and not have to deal with that. So I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, it would make sense if that's why we're not getting them yet in phase 5 or 6 really right now. So
Yes.
that might be a phase 7 deal coming through. Also, did you see who they might cast as Professor X?
I did. The guy who plays Moff Gideon, right?
Yeah, yep. Giancarlo Esposito. Yeah, it'd be cool if he would play a good Professor X.
I think so. I don't know, man.
He also said he said he met with Marvel to talk about different characters that he could play. But yeah, also Magneto was one of them too, which I could see him doing that. That would be pretty good. But then I think he said he met with DC and talking about playing Mr. Freeze too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I think he'd make a good Dr. Freeze.
Yeah.
Mr. Freeze. Yeah, no, you're right.
Is it Mr. Freeze or Dr.
Freeze?
No,
I think it's
Mr. Freeze, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
you're
okay,
right. Mr.
okay.
Freeze. Yeah.
I'm like, I did not get that wrong.
No, I got it wrong. You don't worry about that.
Oh, all good.
So no, I think he'd make a good Mr. Freeze. Professor X, we've only seen him. I've only seen him at no, as a villain is what I was going to say. I've only ever seen him as like Moff Gideon. So it'd be interesting to see him as Professor X.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. And yeah, his big breakout was Breaking Bad too, which he was great in, play Gus. So yeah.
So was he a villain in Breaking Bad?
Yep, he was. So yeah, most of his stuff he's been villains in. So yeah, it'd be interesting to have him as like a good guy.
Yeah. I wonder if Magneto, who would they cast for Magneto then?
That's a good question. I kind of want them. Well, they have to be around the same age, but I do like the younger Magneto that we got in the previous X-Men stuff. I can't remember the actor's
Michael
name.
Fassbender.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. That's him. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of actually, I even liked who they had for Professor X.
Yeah, same.
And that's why I wouldn't mind if they actually brought both them back. If and that's why like even the contract thing, I understand that they want to do their own thing, but it's also like, well, if you have them under contract and people like the actors as who, as the characters that they are, why not just bring them back? I guess, in some cases.
No, yeah.
Okay. Well, anything else on the X-Men side of it?
Also, I forget this is coming out next year, but we got X-Men 97, which is the animated. Did you ever watch the X-Men animated
I
series?
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
I was just thinking of rewatching that. I'm like, oh, maybe that's something I'll do after I'm done with the Star Wars series. So after Rebels, but they're also releasing some toys off of the 90s cartoons too that I'm like, ooh, I should collect some of those.
That's fair. I used to have the Wolverine,
Okay.
and the yellow and black.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I used to have that Wolverine and the Sabretooth as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Like all the other X-Men, I really like the suits. I like them, but Wolverine is the one, like the yellow suit. I just was never like, I like that. The yellow and blue just it doesn't do it for me.
Is it just because it's not like sort of like
I almost feel like it's too flashy for him. Yeah, like he needs something a little bit more subdued. It just doesn't fit like Logan at all. So
you ever see X-Men Evolution?
Oh yeah, I watched.
What did you think of? Yeah, what did you think of his suit in there?
I like that one. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that one. Yeah, I agree though. I felt I do like it. I'm a big Wolverine fan, though. I like anything he put on. But he it's sort of like not in his character to wear such bright colors out there.
Yeah, because X-Men Evolution, they muted it, so it was more of like an orange, which fit better, I thought, than having the bright yellow thing.
Yeah, it was sort of a dark orange, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So maybe one of these. I wonder what Disney's going to do with that. I wonder what Disney's going to do, because there is.
Oh, they're definitely bringing back the yellow.
Yeah, you think so? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, nostalgia. Okay. They have to.
That's right. Okay.
Maybe we'll actually get a good Gambit this time too, and not the Channing Tatum.
Well, disaster. They didn't have him, right? Like they were making a movie with him and it never got released. Yeah,
well, he was in it. I thought he was in a movie for like partially, wasn't he?
Gambit showed up in Wolverine X-Men Origins, but it wasn't Channing Tatum.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm like 98% sure.
Okay.
You could double check, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't him. But you're right. I think it was more the movie. Then
you're right. It was the guy in Friday Night Lights there. Oh, I can't remember his name. But yeah. Oh, Taylor Kitsch. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, they wanted to have him in it, but they didn't. That's right. But still, I don't think Channing Tatum would have been a good Gambit.
Yeah, who knows? Like
that accent would have been way too forced. I'm sorry.
Those X-Men series, like they were so up and down, those movies. Like I like the first one. We'll have to do movie reviews on the X-Men series.
Oh, for sure.
I can't wait. Sure. I really like Days of Future Past though. That one is like one of
That was probably the best one. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Last thing we'll talk about before we get into the rankings of the MCU phases 4 and 5. 4 and 5. I keep saying 4 and 5. 5 and 6. 5 and 6. Yeah. We're gonna. Let's just talk a little bit about She-Hulk, because there was some rumor that they are going article that talked about they might be changing, or they are changing.
Yeah, they're changing her origin, which originally in the comics, like one of her origins is she her father gets killed by the mob, and then like they go after her as well, while Bruce is like in a car, or like they're going somewhere. Basically, she gets shot, and then to save her, he gives a blood transfusion like in secret or whatever. I don't think he knew that she would turn into the She-Hulk. But I guess if they're not doing a storyline where her father's like in the mob or something like that, that really doesn't make too much sense. But yeah, the new one was what again?
So I guess it's going to be a car accident still, but
Okay.
like I guess some of Bruce's blood drops on her.
Yeah, it gets mixed in with hers.
Yeah, so like we'll have to see how it plays out, but like
but they're still related, right?
Yeah, I think
okay.
that's his cousin.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I personally would rather them stick kind of closer to the idea that Bruce had to like do something to save her life, because it could have added sort of I feel like, I don't know how you feel about the Hulk, but I feel like the MCU kind of like nerfed the Hulk. I don't mind him in Ragnarok. I like him in Ragnarok, but like, I don't know. It's just like he's the most underused, undervalued character in the MCU, as far as when you think of like the big five that they started the Avengers with.
True. And yeah, especially when he gets owned by Thanos, they kind of drop him in the rankings of like what he can do. But yeah, I think it would have, because I saw some stills of maybe the scene where she has the accident or something. I don't know if you saw that as well.
Yeah, I just saw where one picture where she was like, he was on the ground and she like had
was and he's not like the Bruce Hulk like hybrid. He's actually like Bruce Banner, which I actually like, because I thought it would be weird for him to get like cut up or like in a car accident as the Hulk and then like the blood to mix or something. So I do appreciate that they actually have him in like human form now in the movie, and we don't have to see that the entire time. But I don't know. I don't mind this. The comic books, it was like, okay, he didn't call an ambulance or anything. He just gave her a blood transfusion or a random like medical center nearby, and then just left her there, which is kind of weird to me, instead of calling an ambulance to get her to a hospital or something if she's shot. I don't know. I don't mind the mix up that they're doing now, because it doesn't really make too much sense with the comic books that they have it in here.
So I guess my question would be like, couldn't they have changed it in a way to make it like where Bruce still kind of had to save her in a sense, because it's sort of like a hero, because I imagine, I guess I don't know exactly her origin other than that she did get the transfusion, but I could see like that being a very maybe Megan, we'll see about that. But I would say like it could be a scene where you show Bruce being conflicted, right? Like, hey, do I do this to save? Like, you could make like their blood type or like I think one of the rarest is like type O blood type. Like, you could have made it where like they couldn't find something and like he had to make this huge decision on whether or not he was going to save her life and potentially expose her to the gamma radiation that would possibly turn her into a Hulk, right? Or he just lets her die, one or the other. I think could have been a way where you kind of save the heroicness of the Hulk, so to speak, like the Bruce Banner moment, and yet do it in a way that makes more sense to the show. That's the only thing I would say.
Yeah, I don't know. I see that. I also see the point of like, he didn't make the choice of her becoming a Hulk. It was, kind of put in there. He had no control over it, because he would never like willingly like put this on somebody else, being that, especially I just rewatched The Incredible Hulk today. So it's fresh on my brain. And like most of the movie is him like keeping his blood away from like other people and, destroying the lab where the guy has it and all that. And, the little drop that gets to Stan Lee at some point in America. So I don't know. I think in this, we're going to see his conflicts of like, he was the only Hulk and now she's here. Is she better than him? Has he been doing it wrong this entire time? I think we're going to get more of that conflict than the conflict of just like, do I save her or do I not save her sort of thing.
Yeah, and I agree. Like the fact, like in the Incredible Hulk, like him withholding blood from people, maybe he didn't understand how it would work or whatever, and that makes a lot of sense to kind of put it within the series. I like that aspect of it, but I just think like if he had to make that choice between her surviving or her being exposed, that would have been an interesting like story to me. Just,
I agree with you. It would have been interesting, but I don't know. Maybe it will be. Who knows?
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we'll just have to wait.
I don't trust anything anybody says until I see the finished product. So.
That's entirely fair. That's entirely fair.
Yeah.
Okay. You ready to get into our rankings?
Our rankings, man. Oh man. Yeah. I don't know about you, but I'm all over the place. Honestly, when I started going through this, I'm like, really, this is how I'm ranking it. All right, I guess so. But yeah, it's just these shows and movies don't seem to like go together. That's the issue I was having.
Yeah. And what ones are you like, based off of what we've already seen, what shows or movies do you have faith in that are actually going to be good, or you're like, I don't really need another?
Yeah. It's like either like, do I just want something fresh and new, or do I want like the thing that's continuing to be really good? That's kind of the scenario. But yeah, I don't know. I got to finish one here. I'm going to stand by it. We'll see.
Okay. Yeah. And we'll see how they turn out when they come out. Now, interestingly enough, Armor Wars is not official yet, which I thought was interesting.
Yep, it is not
official, but it's still rumored. So I didn't have that part of my list.
Me either. So I've just got 15. So
I would say that I have 15 as well. I did it in two ways. I did a ranking 1 through 15. I also did tiers.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll tell you the tiers as we get to each one of them. But
let's go through this. Let's start at number 15 and work our way down to number 1. And let's see where we end up on this. Okay. I feel like number 15, we're both going to have the same one though.
Okay. So let me ask you, what was your number 15?
My number 15 is Agatha, Coven of Chaos.
Yeah, I had that.
I just don't like, everybody liked her character in WandaVision. So we're just going to give her own show.
Yeah. That's basically what it was.
Why? We don't need filler TV spots. Like, I don't understand.
I agree. I don't get it either.
Honestly, I would rather have a Rocket Raccoon like origin story than Agatha, Coven of Chaos or something like that. Come on.
I agree. I agree. No, So that was my 15 ranking as well.
Okay.
What was your 14th?
I've got Ironheart.
Okay. Nice.
Number 14. Yeah, I don't know. We're going to see her in Wakanda forever, but it feels like it's going to be like a copy of Iron Man, which I don't know. I'm a little conflicted of like, do we need like a predecessor to Iron Man? Do we just leave it? Who that predecessor would be Spider-Man to me, if that's how they've built it up in the MCU. So I don't know. I don't have too much hope for it.
Another character that they haven't really like expounded upon very much at all is Rhodey, like, War Machine.
Yeah, I know. Like, if anything, he would be stepping into those shoes. So
yeah,
well, he can't really because his legs don't work, but we're not going to talk about that.
Stepping in those shoes. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Okay. My number 14th is a little different, but it's only because of apprehension. It's
Blade. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just how they're going to introduce all the antagonists and how's that all going to fit into the MCU.
Yep.
And so if they do it in a way where it's like, what's it called there? I haven't seen it yet, but Morbius, where like basically, the DNA of a bat / make people bat-like, and that's how you create vampires, fine, but if it's like these evil creatures have been around since the beginning of
dawn of time, and just creeping in the shit. I don't know how that works into this MCU, but it could be a alternate reality.
That's the other thing. It could be like a different realm or whatever, or different universe.
Not even I mean a different multiverse.
Right. Yeah.
They haven't said if the because his voice was in the end of Eternals where the Black Knight was touching the blade.
Yeah.
So they haven't said if the Eternals is in Universe 616. That kind of would depend on all of this. So
no, that's true. So that personally is just the apprehension of it. So I have it at 14 just because of that. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay, what was your 13th?
My 13th is going to be Echo. I don't hate the show. I don't know. It's not really something that I'm looking forward to. I would much rather see a different character that they had in Netflix come back, like Luke Cage or Dragon Fist or something like that.
Oh, Iron Fist and
Iron Fist. Sorry, Iron Fist. Like
Jessica Jones, one of those.
Yeah, exactly. Honestly, so but it'll be in that universe of it. I guess we'll see. I didn't hate her character in Hawkeye, really. So,
but it's kind of like to me, it's a little bit like the Agnes, the Agatha thing. Like you get this character in the show. Oh, we're going to create a spinoff. Although I would say the fan base, I wouldn't say were as they weren't like they really liked Agnes. Like they really liked her as a character. Where I know they liked Echo, but I don't think as much, and probably because of the musical or whatever that Agnes did in this TV show that I still think is one of the better moments of WandaVision, but doesn't mean we need a spin-off series. But so
that's exactly. So that's why I got her out of my number 13th, because it's but I'm not hating that it's coming out. So
that's fair. My 13th is the Marvels.
Okay.
And this is the one I was teasing earlier. Apparently, I heard, and it could be untrue, who knows, but that it could be a musical.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I
refuse to believe that, Ryan.
If it's a musical, I'm gonna hate this show so much. So
that was probably the worst part of Hawkeye.
Yeah.
That musical number at the end. Absolutely horrible.
Yeah, I agree. So if that's the case, right? If it's going to be this musical, which I heard, and I was just like, well, if that's the case, I don't care to watch it that much. I mean, I'll watch it, but just to keep
I will walk out of the theaters if it's a musical.
Yeah, I know.
No.
But that's what it's supposed to be. So I'm gonna say that's my 13th.
Okay. Well, I have that as my number 12.
Okay, so not too far down.
Yeah. I would have probably put that on number 14 if I didn't watch Miss Marvel, but it kind of teased something that I'm a little bit interested in, but I could give or take the movie. Also, have they for sure said that Cat or Photon's going to be in there?
I think so.
Did they? Okay.
Yeah. So it's going to be Monica Rambeau, Carol, and Miss Marvel as well.
Yeah.
Camilla.
Yeah. Kamala. Yeah.
Kamala. That's it.
Yep.
Kamala. Yeah.
Okay.
My 12th was Ironheart.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where I had it. Again, big shoes to fill for her. For the Tony Stark, if you're going to make her. I'm a little worried about that because that's a tough one to.
Yeah. And especially it doesn't seem like she's a millionaire. I mean, she's got Wakanda to make the tech and stuff like that, but still, like, you need a lot of stuff to back up like how you're making these suits, which made sense for Tony. So
exactly. Yep. 11. What do you got for 11?
11, I have Captain America: New World Order.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I could give or take. Honestly, I'm gonna say something like I think they should have gone Bucky.
Okay. Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah.
I honestly, he's all right, but I think it would have been more interesting for Bucky to be Captain America. But yeah, I guess we'll see where it goes.
Yeah, so we talked about this, but it's okay to talk about it again. Like basically, it was like the story progression that Marvel decided to go to give Sam the shield, which is fine if that's what they want to do. But the problem that I is it kind of gives Bucky like what's Bucky doing? What's his goal? What's his future in the MCU? What is he doing? Right. Whereas the Falcon is still a really cool superhero that you didn't have to like change him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with you. That I would have preferred Bucky, but I totally understood the story they were telling to give Sam as well. So interesting.
I mean, the story going into the TV show where he's kind of coming to terms with like being a black guy in the Captain America suit, like that's a good storyline. But like moving past that, I don't know. Like Captain America is Steve Rogers, and now we get a different version of him. And I don't know. I don't know where you go with the storyline at this point. So
yeah, I still think just by the title, we're gonna get an evil Captain America, Captain Hydra or whatever. Eat from a different universe, but for my 11, I had an Echo, so that was
okay.
That was my 11
in the realm. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. Okay, 10. We're hitting the top 10 here.
10.
What do you got?
I've got Thunderbolts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, but there's other stuff that I'd rather see before that. I think it's going to be a really cool concept, especially if they haven't said if they're bringing in the Red Hulk, but if they do, that'd be awesome. But yeah, there's just other stuff I'd rather see before the Thunderbolts. Especially, I wasn't a huge fan of what's his name, the Patriot, or no?
U.S. agent.
Yeah, U.S. agent. Yeah, I could give or take him in the series overall, but yeah, some of the other characters, Yelena and the guy with the purple mask here.
Zemo.
Zemo, Zemo as well. I'm looking forward to seeing them.
Yeah, I like Zemo. I actually liked John Walker. I'm interested to see more of him. I thought he was a very intriguing character in the Falcon and Winter Soldier. So I'm interested in that. But for me, number 10, I had Loki season 2.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So why? I loved season 1 a lot.
Yeah.
But I feel okay. Here's why though. I feel like it's accomplished its purpose. Like Loki accomplished its purpose. And now I want to see Sylvie and Loki on big screens. I don't need another series with them. I feel like they accomplished their purpose.
I see. Okay.
And so the other thing I'm worried about is season 1 was so good. You ever see the TV show Heroes?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. That was the season 1 was like one of my favorite.
Same.
All time like TV show superheroes. Season 2 was a letdown. And there was a writer's strike and stuff like that. But that's what I'm worried about with Loki season 2 is basically like, can it match season 1? Maybe, but it kind of completed its purpose to me. So I'd rather see them two on the big screen.
I don't know.
I think another series.
If you're looking at the lineup here to reach us to King's Dynasty, I mean, Loki season 2 is kind of, what's going to be that stepping stone more into it. I feel like.
What was I going to say? Do you think that they're going to reveal more about what's going on with what Kang's doing?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, okay. That's why I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, I've got a little farther down in the list. So
okay, yeah, I had Thunderbolts down further as well myself. But
yeah,
okay. Number 9.
Number 9, I've got Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
Oh, that's crazy to me. I have that higher up.
I know. I was conflicted, but just with the disappointment of Phase 4, and like this is what's supposed to be like the stepping stone into Phase 5. I'm weary. I'm very weary because they said what did they say? WandaVision was the one that was supposed to change the universe or whatever.
Yeah.
So as much as I like Ant-Man and the Wasp, I'm hesitant to see how good it is. Let's just put it that way. Because it's a lot of him being like a famous person now, which is not like the storyline I would like to go into. So
that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
I guess my thing is like, if it's introducing some of the villains we know it's introducing, I imagine that's going to set some stuff up, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. I guess, Kang is supposed to be in it, but I don't know. I feel like I get more out of it for Loki right now than I would for because I don't know what the Ant-Man can really do to stop Kang the Conqueror,
It's true. It's more like, I think it's more like him revealing himself more in this show than anything.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for villains though. So
we know.
Number nine, I have Daredevil.
Okay. Did you watch the series on Netflix?
I watched like the first half of the first season.
Okay.
It was good. I got to the point though where I was
slow for you.
No,
okay.
Honestly, it was the door scene with Kingpin. And I was just like, that's just too much for me. I didn't know if it was.
I thought you liked villains. Come on, man.
No. I like him as a villain. I didn't like the door scene.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to see that stuff in my that's me personally, so, but it's not. I still think like everything I heard, it's a great series. So I'm not like knocking it as a series. I think the problem is it was a good series on Netflix.
I know.
And I'm worried that Disney isn't going
we got a little bit more of a teaser of him in the latest trailer for She-Hulk.
Yeah.
We got a yellow and red suit, which actually the suit looks like the one off of Netflix, just a color change, which I'm happy about because I almost thought they would go a little bit more like spandex or something with it, which I like the suit that they had in the Netflix series, and I feel like we didn't really get to see it that much. They've really limited how much you saw it, as well as just like the darkness of it. You never really got like a close-up view of it. So
gotcha. Yeah, that's I thought it looked nice too from the pictures that I saw.
Yeah.
But again, I just like, I'm a little nervous about like, okay, is it going to be a good series?
I think it's going to be good. Especially with the popularity it had before, and they're bringing back all the old characters with it. It's 18 episodes, which I want to say is longer than what they had for the Netflix one too. Definitely was. Yeah, because I think that was maybe like 9 episodes or something, 9 or 12. But yeah, I have high hopes. I think it'll work to meld it into this Marvel universe. Just it won't be as gritty as they had it on Netflix, but I think it'll still be good.
Yeah. I don't think your entertainment really needs like that's one thing
over the top. It was over the top on Netflix, which is what kind of captivated people. So yeah.
I just I'll be listening to other people talk about like certain movies, and they're like, oh, I hope it's rated R. I'm like, I was like, why? Like, I don't understand. Like,
unnecessary blood and gore.
Yeah. I get like sometimes, but like when you're watching there's the slasher movies or whatever, like I get why people want it there, but it's like, this is supposed to be like shows that we can watch as a family, maybe. I don't know, but like it's comic books. I don't know. Anyway, I it's just not my thing. I don't. Okay, but anyway,
number 8.
Yeah, I get queasy. Number 8. Let's number 8.
Number 8, I have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Oh, really? That low, huh?
Yeah. I don't know. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 wasn't that good. And we got to see them vaguely in Thor Love and Thunder, but now we're this is the last one, and then 2, I don't know. It's there's a lot of loose ends with it, and I don't know. I'm not too excited about it. I think it's gonna be good, but also I'm just like I'm ready for at this point them to start like new stuff, and it doesn't seem like all these old characters like we were talking before, like with Thor and stuff. It seems like they're just putting all their storylines on the back burner. So I don't know what to get excited for because it doesn't seem like they're going to be very prominent in the MCU after this. So
okay, I can kind of get that because I think this is the last one that they're all going to be doing together. But that's why I'm kind of like excited to see it, because I think it's going to be good because it is going to be their last outing together.
Yeah, I guess I am more excited for like, because the rest of my list, it's most of like the newer stuff that's coming out, which I'm a little bit more excited for, because I'm like, okay, how can you not mess this up? You know? So
yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I gotcha. My 8 was Secret Wars.
Secret War. Okay. Or Secret Invasions.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Secret Invasion. Yeah,
okay.
Not Secret.
Or yeah, because Secret Wars is the Avengers.
Yeah, no, that's
okay. I'm just double checking. I'm like, whoa.
Secret Invasions.
Okay,
yeah, that's my number 8.
Okay,
but I think from 8 up, I'm more excited about all of them. You know what I'm saying? And I just have them in a preferred order. So I am excited to see Secret Invasion, but I have these other movies and TV shows higher than Secret Invasion.
Yeah. Okay.
What's your 7?
My 7 is Avengers King Dynasty.
Oh, that low.
What
are we doing here, Brian?
We're halfway through here. Just the other stuff, I feel like it's going to be better. I don't know. Man. I feel like King is just this stepping stone to something that's going to be bigger. So I
think you're right, but yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, oh man.
I told you this is going to be divisive.
Yeah.
Number 7. I'm sorry.
Very 7. That's very divisive. 7, I have Captain America: New World Order.
Okay.
I think personally, I think they're bringing in an evil Steve Rogers, and I kind of like that, kind of like Hydra version of him, which would be super cool. From a different universe. And I just like, how much different is he going to be? And then, you have to have Sam like confronting him, and Bucky as well, which will probably be in the movie, I'm imagining. So I'm kind of excited to see that. So I have them at 7.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping actually if Bucky is in Captain America, he gets his own like suit or something.
Yeah, and like kind of like a direction that he has going forward.
No, 100%. Yeah.
But if you are right, which you're not wrong about putting these older characters on a back burner, that hopefully they don't do that, but who knows? They could. They could do that with Bucky. Okay, number 6.
6, I've got Loki season 2.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm hoping that we continue the story we've got, and he's still searching for Sylvie as well, try to get her back. But yeah, then we get more into like Kang and all that. He's definitely gonna be going after him in whatever universe he's in. But yeah, I've got that for number 6.
Okay, I have Thunderbolts.
You got Thunderbolts. Okay.
Yeah,
sounds good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to like a Marvel evil anti-hero type team up with like you said, Zemo and Yelena, and US Agent will probably be there. I'm imagining Taskmaster, they'll bring her back. Maybe. Possibly.
I know that's fans want her to be in it, but I haven't heard anything official with her being in there.
Hopefully they give her the personality of the comic book character if they do bring her back.
Yeah. No, yeah. They've got to give her some sort of personality because she didn't have one in the movie.
Correct. Yeah, she had a personality of a wet mop, and I think that's part of the reason why she didn't.
Or someone who's brainwashed,
Well, yeah, but yeah. Anywho, brainwashed. Right. We don't have to talk about that movie.
Yeah.
No, number 5.
Number 5, I have Blade.
Okay.
I'm excited for this to see what they do with him in the MCU. I think he can go in some good directions. I also really like Mahershala Ali. as an actor, and I think he's going to do a phenomenal job with this. But yeah, he kind of opens up the universe to get like even Ghost Rider back in, and maybe we'll see Nicolas Cage, put on that leather jacket one more time.
I heard rumor that they were talking to, again, this is rumor, Ryan Gosling about
I did see that. Ryan Gosling said he would like to do Ghost Rider, but yeah, I don't know if that's a thing. But who Johnny what do the Ghost Rider in the universe is like, I can't remember his name, Johnny something, but there was a poster in something where it had him on it, so they're like slowly introducing Ghost Rider into the MCU, it feels like.
Yeah, I think they're going to do Midnight Suns eventually, the team up, because there is 6 movies in phase 6, or 6 properties that haven't been announced yet. So
Johnny Blaze, there we go.
Johnny Blaze.
There was something, I can't remember what it was, but there was like a little poster in a teaser for something where it had Johnny Blaze on there. But okay. But I'm looking forward to Blade. Like I've said in the past, my dad was really into the Blade series, so I've also known him for a long time. So
gotcha. Yeah, okay, nice. My 5 is Fantastic Four. I'm really excited for the Fantastic Four in the MCU.
Same.
John, I don't know if they're going to use John Krasinski. There's like a mixed reports about that, but I hope they do. I hope they stick with him.
I hope they use him, if it's not him, as Reed Richardson. If it's am I saying that right?
Reed Richards.
Yeah, Reed Richards. Okay. Yeah. If it's not him playing him, if it's him directing the movie, because they need a good director for that movie. And I think he would do a great job with that.
I guess I just don't understand why you would bring him in, though, not to use him.
Fanfare. They, online, they cast him, as like, oh yeah, he'd be a great Mr. Elastic. And I think they just brought him in because it's something he could do it in a room with a green screen. He wasn't around anyone else. It was during COVID. So, easy to appease an audience to get them into, they previewed it before the movie, like he's going to be in it. So people were like, oh yeah, I got to go watch it to see him. He's going to be awesome part of it. And it's like, nope, he's dead.
Yeah. Not in it as long as we wish. But I mean, like, if you're going to do that type of fan service with Reed Richards, I just don't know why you just don't stick with him, though. That's the thing. Like,
true. I don't know.
But anywho, number 4. Go ahead with your 4th.
I had to do Bryan. It. Number 4, Fantastic Four.
Oh, good. Okay. I should have done that too.
So yeah, we've got it in the same realm. But yeah, also I'm excited for this movie. I'm looking forward to their take on it because the previous one was not very good. So we'll see. My main concern is the Thing. It's weird to get that right.
Right.
So I'm intrigued to see how they do it. Also, if they're already in the MCU universe, or I don't think they're going to do an origin story with it, which I'm hopeful that they won't, because we don't really need that.
Yeah, they just have to be careful how they do it, though, because like you don't want to go back. Like, I just don't travel too far back where you're going to create plot holes, but yes, I agree. I think we don't necessarily need an origin story with them. I agree. What did you think of the first Fantastic Four?
I like them. I haven't watched them in years, but I remember liking them for what they were. So
yeah, I liked the first one, I think. And I thought that guy, he played, I can't remember the actor, but he was a good thing. Yeah.
It's like the reboot one that they had. Like, I like the idea of it and where they were going, but story wise, it just didn't it didn't hold up. So
yeah, it wasn't great. Yeah. Nope. My number 4 is Ant-Man Quantumania. I think we're finally going to get some direction. That's what I think. My expectations are high in that regard. in that
Can't wait to
regard.
see you disappointed.
Oh yeah, you thought I was disappointed with Thor. You wait.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think like you sent me the leaked trailer, so like
Yeah.
we know there are going to be some things that should set up the thing, set up the universe going forward. We've been waiting for this, so I'm kind of hopeful that that's where we're going is with that. So I'm really excited to see Ant-Man Quantum Mania.
Yeah. Okay.
What was your number 3?
My number 3 is Secret Invasion.
Oh, you got that pretty high up there.
I do. So I'm assuming you've never watched the Avengers Earth's Mightiest Hero, the like cartoon show they had in like 2010.
Was it a movie or a TV show?
No, it was a TV show.
I don't think I watched it. I remember a movie.
There were 2 seasons, and it evolved around Secret Invasion, and it was very good. I didn't really know Earth's Mightiest Heroes, so the Avengers. It's very good. If you have time to watch it, I'd suggest that. But no, it was great, and I love the storyline that they did with Secret Invasion. So I'm hoping they can do good with that. So that's why I have it kind of higher on my list, because I really like that storyline through the cartoon series they had.
I'm gonna write it down. I think I'll have to watch that.
Okay, cool.
Maybe we can do a review on it even. That'd be kind of
fun.
That'd
be fun.
2 seasons, you said?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that'd be fun to watch. I remember they had those movies where they had like something with Wakanda, and I watched that one and the other one as well. So okay. My number 3 is Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 3. I'm pretty hyped about that just because it's their last one together. I'm kind of interested to see who survives it because I don't think everybody lives.
No, for sure. What's his name?
Drax
isn't. I've got to assume Rocket maybe doesn't. Rocket or Groot, but it feels like Groot's gonna stick around.
Well, I think the two people you should like, Rocket and Groot would be the two easiest to keep around because they're both CGI characters, and you can always get somebody to have a similar voice to the voice actors. I am Groot. I don't think that takes an entire amount.
You trying to take money away from Vin Diesel, man?
I know, but he's got family. He's got family to take care of.
Yeah, exactly.
But I would say that James Gunn coming back to direct it too. I think that's why it will be good as well. So I imagine their goal is going to be trying to find Gamora. And we'll see how that all turns out. So
100%,
yeah. Okay, number 2.
Number 2, I have Avengers Secret Wars.
Whoa, dude. I can't wait to hear your number 1. I'm trying to process of elimination. I don't remember what. Oh, I think I know it. Okay. So Secret Wars. Secret Wars.
Secret Wars. If it has wow, I was just about to say MF Doom. No, if it has Doom in it, Dr. Doom. Not the music rapper. But no, if it is regarding that, I think that's gonna be awesome. Doom is just this character that brings a lot to the MCU, and it's just like, it's hard to defeat him. So if that's what this is going to be, I think it's gonna be awesome. But yeah, just getting into out of the multiverse, hopefully something that's stepping out of that after Kang's Dynasty. So yeah, I've got that on my number 2.
Yeah, my number 2 is Kang's Dynasty.
Because
I think I'm with you. I think there's going to be a different villain for Secret Wars, and that's why Kang's Dynasty is my number 2, is because I kind of know the villain already. I also think it's going to propel a greater villain in the MCU. My quick theory on this that's going to be totally wrong is that the good guys, the heroes, the Avengers, are going to team up with Doom to stop Kang the Conqueror. And then Doom is going to do what Doom does and betray the Avengers.
That's a good theory.
Secret War, and that's what I think is going to happen. But I'm really excited about. Do you think it's going to be only one Kang, or are we going to get like the Council of Kangs?
Probably the Council of Kings. I mean, Dynasty. It's gotta, yeah.
That's why I was kind of hoping that, like,
it's gotta be big.
Yeah, you know? That's why I was kind of hoping at the end of the Multiverse of Madness that they would have just kind of controlled it into a few multi-universes instead of like an infinite amount, just like the number of universes that the Kings were controlling or whatever. But whatever. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, so I'm really looking for that. So your number one.
My number one, Daredevil Born Again.
That's right. Yeah.
Here's my thing. I love the Daredevil character. It seems like they're going the same line of what they did for the Netflix show, which is good. Fisk is going to be in it. He's such a great villain. And also the thing about him is this is maybe a way to bring Spider-Man into a TV series with Daredevil and Fisk in there. Because I mean, he was the main villain in the cartoon series for, Spider-Man, and they have such a, such a rivalry there. I just think, especially with it being 18 episodes, that's a whole lot of show that they can go a lot of different ways with, and I think it'd be awesome to bring Spider-Man into it.
I agree. That would be sweet, and I would love the series if they did that. And I do think like the way Fisk was portrayed in Hawkeye left a little bad taste in my mouth. The fact that like he should have like owned the little, like what's her name, Kate Bishop. The way the fight went down, they could have wrote that fight better. But the way the fight went down, Kate Bishop shouldn't have been walking out of there. So I'm a little nervous about the way they already started portraying some of the Daredevil characters, but we will see how the Daredevil is portrayed in She-Hulk. So we don't have to wait super long to see what. But I can understand why you're enthusiastic, especially if you believe that what's his name, Spider-Man might show up, and I'd be so happy for that. I would like to see that in like a Deadpool Spider-Man team up. That's like one of my. By the way, Ryan Reynolds is going to be entering the MCU at some point. I gotta imagine in these next couple phases, right? Probably one of the Untitled. Deadpool?
Yeah, I think Phase 6 is where he's coming in one of the unreleased movies or something he's going to be doing. Because I think he's definitely coming in, and that'll be closer to when they start introducing like the X-Men stuff as well. So
that's true. Okay, last one I have for me, my number one that I'm most excited about is Secret Wars. Just kind of like what I said before. I do like the team up movies, but I think it's going to be Doom. I think Doom's going to end up being the big bad in this in Secret Wars. Maybe betray King in some way or something like that. So really excited to see that.
No, yeah, Sam.
Too bad we have to wait till 2025 to do that.
Right.
So. Okay, man. Let me share you my tiers though. I have tiers. You ready for my tiers?
Yeah, okay. Let's see it.
And then okay, so the first tier I have is cute but not for me. That's what I called it. Cute but not for me. Okay. Echo.
Okay, yep.
The Marvels.
Yep.
Ironheart.
Okay. That tracks.
Okay. My next one is okay, but why? Agnetha, Coven of Chaos.
Okay, yeah, that definitely tracks.
Okay. Big shoes. Are they going to fit? Loki season 2, Daredevil Born Again, and Blade.
Okay.
Yeah, because Wesley Snipes' Blade is
that's the thing.
Color me intrigued. Secret Invasions, Captain America, Thunderbolts, and then get your popcorn ready. Guardians of the Galaxy, Ant-Man, Fantastic Four, and both Avengers movies.
Okay.
So that's my tiers.
Okay. It's not bad.
Okay. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else for tonight, Brian?
No, nothing else. We got She-Hulk right around the corner. Yeah, like we said before, we're gonna be doing a review on that. So yeah, posted.
Yeah, we'll be doing a and to get ready for the She-Hulk, we will be doing, again, just to reiterate, the great, the good, the bad, and the ugly this week at some time for the Incredible Hulk. I'll talk to Bryan off air. Maybe we'll do the other Hulk that came out recently.
Yeah, we'll talk. Hulk?
You know, the one before.
Oh,
yeah.
Before I don't know. Incredible Hulk.
You remember that one?
Yeah, I remember that one. I just
you're like, yeah, no thanks. Okay. No thanks. Maybe we won't do that. Anyway, we will be doing that. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram at nuttybunny_entertainment. Again, sorry for the audio issues. We will get it all figured out in the future. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will talk to you guys soon.